My name is Hanan and I'm the author of Blue Mountain Mist. I'm sitting here today in the Historical Society going through the challenges of taking care of all of Ontario. Now, what is the issue right now? The issue right now is we are trying to beef up the income coming in so that we can actually, sorry, my hair's in my face, we can actually manage better because we are so far living on about $1,000 a month, and this is very, very slow in progress. This is the Greeks fighting with me at 1 degree. I call that Lucifer's entourage. The reason is they don't want this information to come out. When you have doubles playing in courtrooms, when you have, for example, your own agenda and you're not speaking to the authentic generator of the work, the modernization project of Prophet Hanna, when the skies picked someone like myself and it's a regular civilian, you know, just a regular plain civilian that has always been really, really loved, and they try to market it into a different way. They're not asking anything. That's the male cocks in them doing their own thing, which is great. But when you're the legal owner, and you're paying for all of Ontario, you want to be able to grasp some of that revenue from the men, grasp it from the men to be able to continue the project. And the project has to do with education and academia. And the Greeks are trying to control and maneuver that, along with they're getting fueled by the Christians and the Vatican and all of this. And they have this imaginary lollipop that they want to generate, and their Bellas and Julianas. And, the point is, we were in horrific combat. If you notice, I'm heavily, heavily injured, and I'm still getting up off my bed to work. And the budget restraints right now for myself is $1,000 a month. Everything I buy is secondhand, and I actually changed Jerusalem. But between the deception and, them saying they fueled that information into me and it really belonged to some Indian person, and between the gay James Bonds and them paying thousands of dollars for the mob and all of that, it's just nothing but headache after headache after headache, and unnecessary headache, the way I see it, because again, it is based off academic work. And they're taking one of my journals, not journals, but one of my patent ideas, Uber, and they're giving it to Uber, and they're creating Lyft, and they're doing this, and they're all excited, and they're in the vicinity, and they're playing with their video controls. This is the kind of challenges you have when you're worth a lot of money. Now, the sky didn't pick someone who was brown-headed. In the authentic version, it's not this color blonde. The only reason why I'm wearing, hair extensions and stuff like that is because my real color is a dirty blonde. My eye color is a green. With the enhancers, my eyes are frozen. With them dipping me in brown, it actually contrasts the dirty. It makes me look like a mousy, ill color. So I had to vamp up the blonde to take my identity back. I have no fingerprints. They're all circled around me and they're all excited, but they're excited for their own lollipops and their new houses and the crap I have to go through just to pull it aside. Now, why am I wearing this? This is because it represents early human artifacts, and I am representing early human artifacts today. This is what possibly the real Christ might have worn. He may have done opiates. It's a completely different story in my belief today. So that is where we are today. I'm kind of mimicking a Vicon at this particular time, and all I'm missing is my shamanic hat, from Central Asia, which is those like big cow horns. And even that in my house got replaced with artificial ones. This is the kind of challenges that you will have when you're worth a lot of money. But I have not left my particular home at this particular time because I am actually studying them. When you're studying primitive man, and they're trying to make money off little things like that I'm being shown certain things. It provides a challenge because now this is the fluke in the story. I'm actually the authentic professional. So I'm pending we're trying to increase sales. By increasing sales, I'm able to pull that control away from the men and make a softer guidance to the globe. And it's very, very important, people. However, what is the biggest challenge? We have China now in the servers, all excited that for the first time, China and India have made money and they love each other and they're fucking each other up the ass. And poor Prophet Hanna has to take care of all of Ontario and live on $1,000 a month. And that is where we are today. So hope you can support by putting pressure. I'm not 100% sure. They have been nothing but insane. I think they want most Canadians and Americans around a fire pit. That is how silly it is. Or they want to design this side of the globe themselves. We don't want them designing this side of the globe themselves with that type of ideology. We want a better planet, and it is their behavior impacted the soldiers' morale, impacted how bad they injured them, impacted everything. Now they just want to die and call it a day. We don't want anybody dying. We just want to pull that power back to Anatolia. That's a respect thing for Holy. We want to pull it back to Canada, the revenue portion, so I can actually finish. We are doing academic work. I want the Greeks to back off. St. Olive is a real person who actually stopped me. They can build St. Olive in the future. Instead of using my work, and it's just a respect thing. But they're so accustomed to doing so much fraud, how the United States is, they brought it to Canada, and we don't want that. In Canada, we are very, very proper. We are a Christian country. Even though I was born to Islam and I have 3 black Christian mothers, Canada is a dominant Christian country that acts proper, and I'm not accustomed to these guys here. So this is where we are today. Another entry. Thank you and have a good day.